goodness. Wait until y'all hear this. Oh my goodness. And what the hell? Oh, I got a like. Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Did he didn't do it? Did he's in jail? Wait until y'all hear what the fuck I gotta tell y'all what I just heard. This is new. So if y'all bloggers want to steal this, y'all better come in here because this is brand new. I just saw this. This gonna freak y'all motherfucking mind. This gonna freak y'all bloggers' mind. This is gonna freak y'all bloggers' mind. This is gonna freak y'all bloggers' mind. This this is gonna freak y'all bloggers' mind. What I just heard, and y'all can look it up for yourself if y'all think I'm lying. Cat and dog, hi boo. How you doing, cat and dog, my boy? Wait until y'all hear this. Wait until y'all hear what I just heard 33 minutes ago. Wait until y'all... I love you too, cat dog. I love you more, boo. I love you more. You already know. I love you more. Hey, cat and dog, guess what? I love you more than a fat kid love cake. Now that's big. That's big, cat and dog. I love you more than a fat kid loves cake. I gotta wait for a few more of my subscribers to get their ass, because y'all not gonna believe what I just heard. Y'all not gonna believe it, and y'all can look it up for yourself. And it's not alleged. It's not alleged. I just heard it with my own two ears. Just saw it. Matter of fact, I just saw it up close and personal. I just saw this. OMG. You ain't go to school today, cat and dog? Did you play hooky? Oh, the fool, where the fool for the other cat. Where are y'all at? I got some shit for y'all ass. I got some coverage for y'all mother and ass. Oh my goodness. I couldn't believe my ears. I couldn't believe my motherfucking ears. Guess what Remy Ma said, y'all? Guess what the fuck Remy Ma just said, and it's not allegedly. I just saw it from her own mouth. Her own mouth. Let me get a couple of more likes. I'm about to spill this tea. I need some more likes, y'all. Do it for me, y'all. I'm still new. Listen, I'm still a new blogger, believe it or not. I'm not monetized. I should be monetized. YouTube playing with my numbers. It literally say 9 people in here. I'm surprised to say 9 people in here because they usually don't let me see that. Can I please have some likes? I'm not asking for much. I'm just trying to grind and get a little money on the side. That's all. Who ain't trying to get a little money on the side? Let me get a couple of more likes, y'all. Let me get a couple of more likes. Prove to YouTube that y'all are in here, because YouTube do not let me see my numbers. I know. Now let's say 12, right? Now there's right. Let's say 12 people in it. They keep it jumps around. Now I would say 7. Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Oh, I still got 1 like. But I'm gonna tell y'all what Remy Ma just said. As soon as I get a few more likes in here, that's it. I deserve it. I deserve it. I come out here giving free game for anybody. Not just for me. I'm a small blogger, but y'all can't tell me some of y'all bigger bloggers don't hear what I be saying, because I listen to y'all too. But I don't care. Look, we all in this together, believe it or not. We all in this together. We all doing the same thing, or trying to do the same thing, because guess what? I ain't gonna say, you know what? I'm trying to be a big blogger because God's timing is everything. I feel like that. God, I don't care if listen, I don't care if I get up to 3,000 subscribers. If that's God's will right now, that's what it is. I'm gonna take what God gives me. Because God, he works in mysterious ways. God is a miracle maker. He's a way maker. He will do it. If anybody can do it, God can do it. I never was the type to give up on anything. I don't give a damn what it was. And anybody who know me will tell you. The fire I walked through, a lot of motherfuckers couldn't do. A lot of motherfuckers could not be standing where I am right now. They couldn't if they tried. But by the grace of God, it's God. It's God. It ain't nobody else but God. Okay? So I got two likes. Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Diddy didn't do it. Diddy did. Guess what Remy Ma said, y'all? Guess what Remy Ma said? And I'm going to say this blunt, and then I'm going to tell you how she said it. But she said this. She said tonight, Remy Ma said tonight, she's sucking Papoose dick. Remy Ma said tonight she's sucking Papoose dick. This is what I promise y'all, she just said this, but I'm going to tell you how she said it. She said it slick. This is what she said. She said, right now, this happened a few minutes ago, because I just happened to check this out. I just woke up and put it on, and she was on. And this happened, I don't know why she popped up on my shit. No cap. This happened 33 minutes ago. She just posted this. She said, now check this out. This is exactly how she put it though. She said, I'm in a dog store getting my dog hair done, right? They got a new dog. She said she got a new dog. Clarissa, she got you where she wants you, boo. She said she's sucking Pap's dick tonight. In so many words. She said, so I'm looking at some treats I'm trying to get for my dog, right? She said, and I'm looking at these ingredients, and the ingredients said cow's pizzle, right? That's what she said. She said the ingredients says cow's pizzles. She said, and I'm trying to figure out what cow pizzles is, right? She was like, guess, she said to the audience, I'm listening. I'm like, what does cow pizzle mean? You know, I'm all in suspense. She said, guess what cow pizzle mean? Guess what cow pizzle mean? Because she said, y'all guess what cow pizzle mean. She giving y'all, giving us ample time to try to figure this shit out. I don't know. I'm like, what? What does cow pizzle mean? Booty? I don't know. She said, cow pizzle means cow's penis. Just like that. She said, cow pizzle means cow's penis. She said, I'm not feeding my dog a bunch of dicks. Because it came in some sticks. It came in a lot of sticks. She said, I'm going to go home and tell Pat I want to suck his pizzle. Oh my goodness. She said, I'm going to go home and tell Pap I want to suck his pizzle. What does that mean? She want to do. She just explained what it mean. She's still with Papoose. She fucking Papoose. And she ain't got to lie about this. I don't think she will lie about it. Clarissa, just let that man go. Tell him to kick rocks. Tell him bye, goodbye. You don't want to even see him. No, don't. You don't want to even train you no more. Because you know what I noticed too? That last training session that y'all did, you was not yourself. You was not your authentic self. I seen how you box. I know how you box. It's messing with you. He's messing with you. It's messing with your head. Let him go. Let him go. Tell him you don't want him to train no more. Your training is off. I see how you was hitting that bag. That bag in oh, Judge Judy. Oh my, just be quiet. Be quiet. That post, they shouldn't even talk right now. They shouldn't be, oh my. As Remy, she got all the right to say what she want to say. Okay. That's legally her man, that's her husband. She says she gonna suck his pizzle tonight. That's what she said. She said, I'm gonna tell Pat I want to suck his pizzle. No cap. I was in disbelief. Kind of like, yo, this shit getting crazier and crazier by the day. Oh my goodness. And you know what? Who I feel bad for? Clarissa. No cap. Because she got to train. She ain't expect this. Because I didn't even see this. I ain't gonna, if I'd be lying if I saw all of this coming. I was off for this shit. I'm like, yes, this is cute. They cute together. They make a cute couple. They doing new black love. It's new black love out here. You know what I'm saying? And now, this was all a hoax, yo. That's fucked up, yo. That's fucked up. And so, this is so fucked up on so many levels. It ain't even funny. This is so sad on so many levels. It ain't even funny for the whole situation to turn around and everybody talking about her now. At first, you were like, everybody talking. I never forget this because I was like, you go, quote. She said, everybody is talking about this. Everybody loving it. And we were, and was, and is. I'm still keeping hope alive for you. I am, because I know this is what you want. I don't see how you going. I just don't see how it's gonna happen if Pat decide he wanna go let Remy suck his pizzle while you're around. Because I ain't know what pizzle meant. I'm like, what the fuck is pizzle? A pizzle? Let me get some likes up it. Let me get up. Now I would say 2 people here. You 2 full of shit. I'm giving, yo, if y'all haven't seen it, because it just came out, go check Remy out saying she wants to suck Pap's pizzle tonight. She said, I'm going to tell Pap I want to suck his pizzle tonight. Oh my goodness. Clarissa about to go nuts. She really about to beat the hell out of somebody going to get it. Somebody going to get it. But on another note, how y'all doing? How are we doing today? How are we doing this morning? Whose Thursday is going good? As good as mine. Mine is going excelente. I feel good. I woke up feeling like a champ. I feel like I could knock somebody out right now. So I'm just joking. I don't feel like that. I love everybody. I just want y'all to know I love y'all. I do. I love y'all. I love my subscribers. I love everybody. I ain't even who love me. I love everybody. I don't care who don't love me. I still love you. How about that? Ain't nothing you could do about it either. Can you? Can you? Ain't nothing you could do about it. I love everybody. No cat. Hey, Sonya. Hey, boo. Welcome to my channel. Good morning, love. Good morning. Y'all welcome, everybody welcome. If you haven't subscribed, y'all please subscribe to the best channel. The best channel. How you doing, Sonya? Where you going, Sonya? What you doing this morning? Where y'all going? Y'all going jogging? Anybody going jogging, walking? To the gym? What y'all doing? Tell me more. Tell me more. Was it love at first sight? Did she put up a fight? You at work, boo? Okay, that's what's up. I don't work on Thursday. Thank you, Jesus. But I was doing some paperwork I gotta do. When I'm not, I work at home on Thursday because I don't have to go in the office. So what I do, you know what I do? I knock this shit out instead of waiting until tomorrow and Monday to do it. Why do it when you? Why do that when you sitting around? Because you know what? Sometimes I ain't gonna cat. If I scroll through these social media sites, sometimes some days I'll be on this bitch. Yo, I'm going through all of. I like TikTok. I like IG. I don't be on them as much, but once I do, some days I find myself on there for some hours just looking at people's shit. And sometimes I find some, like I just seen this shit where this dude was saying how he act when he dating an older woman. Oh my goodness. You couldn't see her face, but you could see him. He was sitting on the couch, right, with just his boxes on, right? Look kind of corny though. The way he looked, he had himself looking kind of corny. So I know the same thing. You do the same thing, right? Sometimes you find yourself on some of these platforms for a minute. So sometimes I'll be like, yo, I gotta put this shit down and get on my grind. Stay focused. You feel me? Because if you don't, you will find yourself scrolling through these platforms and just looking. You just want to see what's going on of the going on. You feel me? But I just see this shit, yo, where this motherfucker was sitting on the couch and the caption was, when you dating an older woman, right? And he was on the couch in his boxes. And all you can hear is the voice. You can't see the woman, right? So she walk in the room. She like, pick that stuff up off the floor. Pick it up. So he picking all the stuff up off the floor. So she like, sit up straight. Sit up straight. Why you sitting like that? And he sat up straight and shit. So she like, take that, don't stop looking like that. Take that frown off your face. He took the frown off his face and shit. Yo, this shit funny as fuck. She was like, you know those sneakers you was looking at last week? He shook it. Oh, he ain't talking. He just shaking his head for everything. He's shaking his head. She like, I want you to show me how to do that on this on the app so I could get them for you. Hey yo. Hey yo, I bust out laughing. Yo, when I tell you this shit, it's funny. She said, I want you to teach me how to do that on the internet so I could get them for you. Oh my goodness. And the way he was shaking his head, looking all nervous and shit, that shit was funny, yo. So you get a good laugh. Laughter is key. And like I said, if you can't laugh through some of this bullshit, even Clarissa, she got to just, it ain't funny, but if she play her cards smart, she would get the last laugh. Me personally, I'm getting the last laugh. I guarantee you, if it was me and I got myself in a situation like this, it's only fair I get the last laugh. I gotta get the last laugh. If y'all think y'all gonna be playing me for my millions of dollars and I don't do something on a sneaky tip, so it can't happen this way. Y'all not gonna play me. If all of this is playing out like we think it is, because everybody believe that this is how it is, that it's all a big game, that they got her. I'm gonna be thinking, my brain gonna be storming, and it ain't even to hurt nobody. It's just I'm gonna hurt you back. Like you hurt my pockets, I gotta hurt yours even more. You feel me? I just can't let you get away with that. I can't let you, if it's all a big game, like they making it seem like this was all pre-planned and y'all played me like this. I looked at Clarissa box and it seemed off to me. And that's fucked up, yo. It just seemed off to me. It seemed off. She ain't even focusing. It's like how, I think what she feeling right now is how this my manager, supposed to be my boy, my man. You feel me? And I'm up here thinking, yo, all this talking shit, is it true? That's what she feeling. That's what she, when she was boxing, that's what, how can I even look at you? Knowing that you may feel completely different about how I feel about you. You feel me? That's the kind of feeling I was feeling when she was hitting that bag. That's what she was thinking. Yo, you don't even want me. That's the look she had. You don't want me. You just playing me. You feel me? I stay on the platforms. Sonya said, I'll stay on the platforms right now. Clarissa Shields, she is very comical. She is. She right now, I don't see nothing too much funny right now though. She got some funny videos, but right now she ain't laughing. That poor girl is brainstorming. Her mind all over the place. As it should be. Cause I'm gonna tell you like this. If I was in her shoes, I'd be fucked up too. She might not act like, because she been so tough all her life, but this right here, for her, it's tougher than anything she ever been through. But I'm gonna tell you like this, Clarissa, if you got God on your side like you say you do, ain't none of this gonna work out in their favor. If you got God on your side like you say you do, Clarissa, ain't none of this gonna work out for them. It's gonna backfire on their ass. Watch. Watch. Because God don't play about certain individuals. Hey, y'all. Wait, hold up. Let me get my fucking glasses. Cause see, I'm looking back. I'm a little close to the phone, but when I look back, somebody just wrote a whole paragraph. Hold up, wait up, hold on. Okay, let me see something. Let's see, hey y'all, be forgetting real quick the fuckery that Clarissa be doing and saying. This her karma now. Deal with it. Hey, first of all, Queen, what? I got a break in my phone. You know how the phone go dim and shit. I can't stand that shit. Queen, I hear you. You're right. You're right. Clarissa done some fucked up shit, but who haven't in life? We live, we learn. Sometimes it is your karma. I ain't saying, listen. I also believe what you give out, what you dish out, you're going to get back. What you put out in the atmosphere, it will come back. No doubt. So it ain't that I'm saying she's an innocent, an innocent kitten. I'm not saying that. She got her flaws too. But she's only 30. She's been through a lot. When you've been through the mud, that's how you grow up. You grow up talking shit. People been treating her bad for most of her life. So that's all she knew. How to act fucked up. She only 30 years old. So she's still, one day in her late 30s, I guarantee you, Clarissa gonna look back at this shit and say, guess what? I act like a fucking fool. I want to apologize to everybody I ever hurt. She probably gonna look back at some of this shit and be a whole different individual when she get up in her late 30s, maybe 40s and shit. She's gonna be like, yo, I act like a fucking fool, a nutcase at the time. And I look back, I was young, I was dumb, I was full of cum. I ain't know no better. But now I'm mature. People live and they learn. Some people live and learn. You know what's the fucked up part? When you don't live and learn. That's the fucked up part. Now, if you've been going through a lot of shit and you still remain that way all your life, and God ain't humble you yet, then you only deserve what you're getting. Right now, it could be her karma. Who's to say it's not? I'm not here to judge her like that. I don't have no say in that part of how her life is going and what she did, because I don't know what she did in her life. The people around her know. I hear people saying things that she done, but I wasn't there. She ain't do shit to me. And I ain't knocking her. That's why I say I'm still not knocking. I'm talking about what I'm seeing on this here internet. I don't put people down. I don't know her to put her down. This is what she's trending right now. Her and Remy Ma papoose. It's trending. They're the shit right now. They making money and everybody getting the cut out of this shit. So why not? They all getting money out of it. Remy, Papoose, all of them, especially Papoose. He gains a lot out of this. Okay. But me personally, if I was Clarissa, I'd be like right now at this moment until this shit is figured out, I wanna freeze on all of this shit. Somehow, some way, I wanna freeze this bank account. I want his money frozen because if this is all just a game and they playing this shit in front of my face and he's supposed to be my manager and I'm up here boxing and shit and he holding this bag and I'm looking at me like yo and saying to himself, could be saying to herself, yo, you a sucker bitch, yo. Punch the bag so I could get my money. You know, you just never know what people's mind is thinking. And I believe that's what she thinking. Like, she was her practice, her punches was even off. I noticed her punches ain't even look right hitting that bag. I'm like, yo, what is this? This don't even seem like her. I was fucking with her mental too. You fucking with my mental right now, and I got a whole fight to think about coming up, and y'all playing with millions of my dollars, yo. Nope, hell no, it ain't working like that, Captain. It ain't happening, Captain. It's only fair. I fuck shit up back. I gotta make this shit right. I gotta do something to make y'all hurt too. I'm hurting right now. I'm hurting for certain. Now I gotta look at this girl saying that she about to suck my man's pizzle tonight. She said tonight. Remy Ma said I'm gonna tell Pat I want to suck his pizzle tonight. Oh my goodness. I said what? Remy ain't shit for that. She ain't shit for that. She know that girl love Papoose. Oh my goodness. I think she in love with Remy too, believe it or not. That's why she was in Remy DM. She like, yeah. In my humble opinion, you just never know. These bras today, they lusting over other bitches. Shit. Be like, I ain't know you was, yeah. You ain't know. I do that too. Shit. I think both of you bitches is pussy. I think y'all should say it. Well, Cardi B said it. Shit, just, wow, listen. It's all crazy. I couldn't believe it that Remy said that she's gonna let she wanted to suck Pap's pizzle tonight. She said, I'm gonna tell Pap I want to suck his pizzle tonight. So she letting Clarissa know that tonight Papoose is gonna be over there. So Clarissa, I don't know how you gonna do this. If he ain't home at a certain time at night, you know where he at. That's what she trying to say. She trying to tell you in so many words. I still got it like that. He's my husband, and I'm like, I can do that. But that shit was funny. She was like, I'm not letting my dog eat a bunch of dicks. I bust out laughing, yo. I bust out laughing. That shit sounded funny as fuck. And then she had the bag of dog food, yo. I mean, dog treats, just looking at it, reading the instructions and directions and the rather ingredients and the shit. Talk about some goddamn cow dick. You right for what you saying. Queen said you right for what you saying. Been through enough. Yeah, she been through a lot. She been through a lot for her to humble her. Right. To humble herself. But instead she took it another way. That's why I said at Queen, she been through a lot of shit, so she grew up like this. It ain't like she just grew, she grew up in a fancy neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? And she grew up with a golden spoon or a silver spoon. She grew up this way. She was around people this way. Her parents wasn't there. Her cousins acted fucked up. She was touched at a young age. So she got a lot of anger issues. She grew up with anger. Look, I feel like who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Diddy didn't do it. Diddy's in jail. Diddy's in jail. Jail. Let me tell you something. What that girl been through, like her situation, a lot of motherfuckers probably couldn't walk a couple of blocks rather, in her shoes. You feel me? That's why I'm not coming down on her. I'm not. I'm trying to tell her, look, these are season. They season. You dealing with some motherfuckers that been around the block a lot. Okay. So my thing for Clarissa, what she got to do, and you know what? I don't know if she doing this right now, but it ain't no shame in the game. When you're going through things of this nature, get therapy too. If you're not getting some therapy, Clarissa, get there. Go to therapy. Talk to somebody, because if you don't talk to somebody, sometimes people snap on that ass. They'll snap on that ass, especially this type of shit right here. This will have somebody up in the head, and they be ready to touch something. They be ready to hurt something. You playing with my heartstrings. I'm really in love with you, and you taking me for everything I got. You know what this kind of remind me of, but not to this extreme. But there was a situation where this lady, I forget the name and shit. I ain't good with names. I see your face, I'll be like calling your name real fast. But sometimes I'm not good with names. But there was a lady who built her shit from the mud. She was doing, it's on YouTube. She had hair. She was selling hair. She was fixing credit. Did all this shit. Then her man came in the picture. They got married and shit. And he stole her whole idea, took over everything. Everything. Just took over all her shit. Left her out for dry. Left her out to dry. She lost her house in the process because he took all that shit. He was in a, y'all think some of y'all heard this shit went viral. It was a viral story. And he went to a barber shop to get his hair lined up. What homegirl do? She like, I got a child. I ain't got my nowhere to lay my head because this motherfucker stole everything. He took it. He took me for everybody. What did she do? Went in that barber shop. That's the kind of shit that this remind me of. She went in that barber shop, took him out, was about to walk out, saw the cops out there, went back in and took herself out. Now, mind you, this was everybody in this motherfucker. It was people in here. That's why confirmation shit like this happens. Y'all hear the siren? It can happen. People, they ain't playing like that. Some people ain't playing with a full deck. They not playing with a full deck. And even if they is, it's like, yo, you made me snap to where I'm not. Because I mean, you taking me for everything I got. I ain't got shit. It's bad enough I came from the mud. Now you trying to bring me back down? I fought my way to the top. I fought my way, literally fought my way. You know, some people say I fought for everything I got, yo. But they ain't fight by hands. She fighting, getting punched in the face and all that for what she has. And now it comes to find out you gonna walk into my life and just try to swipe everything I got from underneath my feet, knowing I came from the mud. I worked too hard for this, for you to be playing with me like this. That's how I would feel. I worked too hard for this. I ain't get these belts just because I walked into, yo, I ain't get these Olympic belts. I ain't get these metal belts, these heavy ass shit for nothing. I worked for these bitches. Hard. Shit, this shit ain't happened overnight. All my life, I had to fight. Literally, in Clarissa's situation. Boo, I feel for you, yo. It ain't being funny either. This ain't no funny situation. This shit right here ain't funny. I don't find nothing funny about it. This shit with Remy Ma said was funny as hell. When she was talking about something, guess what the ingredients is? Pizzling. A bunch of dicks. I'm not feeding my dog no bunch of dicks. Then she said, I'm going to go home and tell Pap I want to suck his pizzle. Yo, this shit was funny. I'm sorry. But yeah, I suggest right now I wouldn't even be joking. I ain't even gonna cap. Anything like this, Remy Ma and all y'all playing in this girl's face like that. Yeah, it's funny the way she said it, but y'all literally taunting her. Y'all taunting this girl. That's gonna make her wanna fucking snap. Stop taunting her. Leave her alone. Let her fight first. Then at least let her get in the ring and focus. Because I'm telling you, I know how Clarissa boxed as far as seeing her box. She was off when Pat was training her. Them punches wasn't hitting right. They ain't hit right. They ain't hit right. They did not hit right. Okay, I ain't no professional, but I seen her work. She's a bad bitch in that ring. She's untouchable and unstoppable. And I think this is going to make her want to fuck up shit more, though. I do. But as far as training with Pap, I just keep the older dude training me right now. Right now, don't even train me. Because I can't focus. I can't stay focused. There's too much going on right now for me to focus while you holding the bag and I got to look at you. No. Nope. I can't do it. I couldn't do it. I have to tell them, look, right now, I need him to take some steps back. Let old dude train me right now. I need him to train me. I don't need Pap to be my manager right now either. I don't even need him. Freeze everything. Put everything on hold. Do she have that? I don't even think she got that type of upper hand, huh? She can't even say that. I have to, something has to be done. Something got to be, listen. Something have to get done. Something got to be done. We cannot let this happen. He out living his best life, and I'm up here training, fighting, thinking about all this shit I got to deal with, and you got half of my millions and shit. Nah, bro. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair to those who care. I care. It's not fair. It's not fair to those who care. That's what I'm saying, freeze, I wouldn't even want Pat, don't even hold a bag. You holding enough of my bags, look, leave this bag alone. Let me handle this bag. Let me and my old dude continue to do what we've been doing. I know she wishing that shit could just get back right like it used to be. Nobody involved. She probably wishes I ain't never fuck with Pat. I ain't never jump in Remy DM, and none of this shit wouldn't be happening. And why ask Remy how to dress? There's so many other people to ask how to dress, but that's an obsession, I think. I mean, I don't want to say I'm saying things to hurt her feeling, because I'm not. But Remy already know what you like and what's gonna fuck with you. Remy literally said she's gonna suck Pat Pizzle tonight. She said now that she know what Pizzle means, she said it. She said, I'm gonna tell Pat I want to suck his Pizzle tonight. I ain't know what Pizzle mean. I'm like, what is Pizzle? Tell us. I'm in suspense. When she said that shit, a cow's penis, and then said I'm gonna suck Pat Pizzle tonight, my goodness. My goodness. It's funny, the cow Pizzle shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Hey, yo. I hope she's just trying to make light of this shit, and maybe it ain't gonna happen. Maybe she's just trying to be sarcastic for the world to hear. But you know what? Stop playing. One thing about some people, that everybody ain't playing. Because I know one thing, two things for certain, two things for sure. Clarissa ain't playing. Y'all might be laughing, because Remy was cracking up. I bet you when Clarissa hear this shit, she like, what? What? You going what? My man, my man, my man? Say word. Pretty sure she calling Pat when she saw that. She gonna call Pat. What's going on? I would. See, me personally, if I was in Clarissa's shoes, me personally, I know how I am. I'm a Scorpio. Say what you want about us Scorpios. It ain't all about sex for us. People may think that. Yeah, that's part of it. But play with my pockets and play with me like that. One thing we're not gonna do. And any other Scorpio can vouch for what I'm saying. We ain't letting shit like this go down. We're not letting this happen. So that's what I'm saying. It could be her age. It could be it could be her mind just ain't developed from what she been through in life. She just ain't mature through it all. You know, some of this shit make us mature. Some people, they learned later on in life. They're slower learners. Not saying her mind is slow, but I'm saying some people learn slow. But you could not do this to me. You could not. Listen. I'll be like, yo, we ain't signing shit. Even in my 30s, I wasn't that way. I'm just saying. I was one of them people that I had my mind strong. I'm gonna be like, yo, first of all, I want to know something. When is we having this baby, and when is the divorce? This what I'll be questioning. I'm gonna have to question a lot of this shit before I, like she said, you know what? None of this would be happening if Pat didn't, tell me let's do this. This wouldn't be happening. But me personally. Oh my goodness. I would have been like, first of all, we ain't signing shit, especially you. You the side man. You my side man. I'm the side chick. I'm the side chick. So until I'm the main bitch, we ain't signing shit. That's how I would have did it. He wouldn't have signed no deal. The only baby I'm getting out of this is his bars on wheels. That's his newborn baby. Besides the golden child, that's next to the that's his second child. That bars on wheels. Papoose is a genius in rapping. He loved rapping, and he loved rapping. That shit make his own dick hard when he rap. He loved that shit. As he should. He's a hell of a good lyricist. Okay, he's a good lyricist. I love Papoose rap. I love his raps. I love all of them. Ain't one of his raps I heard that I said I don't like it. All his shit be bars. They make sense. That's what I like about a motherfucker that makes sense. Especially when you rap sometimes and then you be like, oh shit. Oh, that's what he was saying. That happened to me a couple of times. I listened to it twice. I'm like, oh my goodness. I like shit like that. So he know what he doing. He know what he did. He know he already had this plan. And yo, he probably talked to Salida Promotion and Win Records on the side and said, yo, I want to do this. I guarantee you that's how it happened, Clarissa. You wasn't even in the room when they was talking about it. He talked to Salida Promotion and everybody before he talked to you. You was the last person to know. Him, Win Records, Salida Promotions all sat at the big table like Nino Brown and his crew. This is how this played out. This is how this happened. He said maybe, hold on. Let me see. That paragraph. I love paragraphs. So maybe she doing the narration of the story and he's letting her run with it. She narrating it, you think? Clarissa can't narrate shit right now. I feel what you're saying. At Grindhouse, I feel what you're saying, but I doubt it. I'm going to tell you, this is how this shit happened. Papoose, because like she said, if it wasn't for Papoose, I wouldn't have signed shit. She said it. If it wasn't for him, she wouldn't have signed it. And like she said, me and Pap sat down. We came to this agreement. And I said, yeah, this makes sense, Pap. You know what? Look at this. Read this. Yeah. So we're going to type this up. It ain't like this happened. We're going to type this up. I'm going to do this. She said, if it wasn't for Papoose telling me, it's a good deal. This all makes sense. Clarissa, this probably call her Rissa. This all makes sense. Sign this shit. He probably told her, look, then we gonna later on, our kids could get this type of, who's to say what went on in them? But I'm telling you how it started. I'm telling you how the fuck shit started. The shit started when they was at the Nino Brown table. So lead a promotion, win records. It was like, yo, can we do this? Clarissa wasn't even in the room. You know how they say sometimes people says shit in rooms that you didn't hear? That's what happened. They said it's in rooms where Clarissa was not around. Grind say, yeah, he talked her into the deal, but the relationship part, she's telling the story to the world. It ain't no relationship to tell. Yeah, it was a relationship at Grindhouse. It was. You're right. She telling the story on how it happened, but it was all a big play. It was a big show for her mind. Yeah, right, Grindhouse, in her mind. It wasn't her mind that everything was perfect. That's why she was laughing, and all this time when he was laughing, he ain't even laughing with her. He's laughing at her. Well, when I look back at some of this shit, this is what pissed me off with Papoose too. What pissed me off is when I look back at how he did her with "Gimme Kiss," all that stuff. Even if you didn't want to do it, just tell her, whisper in her ear or something, make it look like something. Cause then I'm looking back at this shit. Me personally, I'm saying if it was me, all that I'll be like, yo, this nigga don't want me. He don't want me. He playing with me. That's how I'm seeing it now. She think it's off. I don't know if she think it's funny, but that's what bothered me too. Don't play when you playing with me in my face too. You showing me that you ain't attracted to me in some shape, way, or form. You're not there on the same page as I am. That's how it look. So that's the shit that'd be heating me up too. That make me more mad. Not only you taking my money, but then you showing the public that you really ain't into me. So yeah, but in her mind, they definitely had a relationship, and still do probably. That's the part that's. I know she can't be this delusional though. I don't think she is. I don't think Clarissa that delusional to think that there's a relationship there's gonna be a baby in a wedding. It's not, Clarissa. I'm here to tell you, honey, this is what I want to tell you. Move on, move on. That's it. That's all. Leave this shit alone. Confirmation. Leave it alone. See, my confirmation be coming through. You telling her right. That's all it's saying. That's my confirmation. I'm telling you right. I ain't telling you nothing wrong. Leave him. He don't want to be bothered. All Papoose wanted was bars on wheels. That's why I said, if you think it's a leader promotion, I mean, you have to go through a whole stack of papers. You know how much papers Papoose had to sign for Salida Promotions and Win Records? He signed a record deal. Do you know how much paperwork they went through? With your name ain't even on it, Clarissa. You ain't even signed. You wasn't even like the first or second signature on that paper. You ain't signed some of this paperwork that Papoose signed. He got a whole deal. He got deals that you don't even know about. I bet. Later promotion, like, well, you're gonna have to do this, you're gonna have to do that. You can't. Okay, so you're gonna do this. Is she gonna? No, she ain't. She ain't. I don't want her on this part. Yeah, on this part, yeah. They already negotiated and established what's to happen. Okay. Grindhouse said he letting her run with it for the benefit when records need the fights right, so they can make money that they put into her and Papoose, her handler. Papoose is her handler now. Watch how they run back to her. Watch how they run back to her. She's sad and crash. Yeah, she gonna crash out. She gonna crash out. But I get what you're saying. I'm squinting right now because I'm sorry, boo boo, how I read that. Let me try to read it again. He letting her run with it for the benefit. When record needs those fights so they can make money that they put into her, and Papoose is her handler. Watch how he run back to her when she's sad and crash out. I can't stand Papoose. Grindhouse said I can't stand Papoose. You know what? I used to love Papoose. As far as like, I still love his music though. There ain't nothing taken back from his artistry. He's a good artist. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying, yo, I can't stand you right, Grindhouse. I can't stand how he treated this girl. I want you. You don't play with people's hearts, especially. I'm gonna tell you, it ain't like back in the day when you could just play with somebody's heartstrings and you just walk away. You flat some tires or bust. I'll bust the windows out your car. People ain't just busting windows out cars these days. Y'all playing a dangerous game. I'm telling y'all. And Remy need to leave us alone. Stop laughing in this girl's face. She ain't feeling what y'all. She ain't feeling how y'all feeling. She in love. You literally saying you gonna suck Pat Pizzle tonight, knowing this girl going through it. That's how people snap. That's exactly how you set somebody up for war, for danger. They don't know they not thinking right. It's like y'all playing me in front of the world too. Y'all hurting me in front of my family and friends. He did Remy same way. But Remy is a player too. Right. Remy ain't gonna you Grindhouse, you hit the nail on the head. He could play with Remy, but Remy know what time it is. You can play with her, but so far. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna let this shit happen like that. You know what I'm saying? She know Papoose. She know his capabilities and everything. She said it. She already said, you his come up. He need money. She said, how you gonna do this? How you gonna defend somebody that needs somewhere to stay? He needs somewhere to stay. She said it, he's homeless. She said this before all of this signature shit took place. But like I said, y'all keep playing if y'all want to. We're gonna be watching. We think we talking about this little shit. This minute what's to come. They keep playing. Remy laugh and talk about she sucking Pap's pizzle and knowing this girl already crazy. I mean, oh my goodness. Did I say that? Did I say that? Did I say that? I did not mean to say. Not crazy, but crazy in love. I'll put it like that. She crazy in love. Okay? That Beyonce type shit. Crazy in love. That's why, look, I guarantee you, before I could come up in here and I be all caught out on somebody, I gotta focus on me. It ain't like I'm not that person back in the day. See, you gotta live and you learn. Because I know there's people that thought they'd be laid up next to me right now. They thought. But see, I learned. You as you get older, you know who to put your energy around. You can't just invite anybody around you. Not these days. That energy transfer is real. Y'all switching y'all. honey. Be careful who you invite in your energy because they will steal that shit. Literally. You going off of old clips. Wait. What's that is? Damn, I wish my phone was lighter. Oh, I know what the fuck I'm about to do. Hold the fuck up. Use this little shit right here because my phone went. And I ain't got no clothes on. I'm laying in the bed. You said you going off of old clips when they was together. She's showing old clips to be. Oh, for real? Shady against Clarissa. Oh, you call her Clarence? You have no news. No. Oh, well, hold ass. I'm just going, I ain't know that was old shit. If it was old now, you told me. Listen, one thing about it, two things for sure. At Tiara, you can go. You can talk about some, I'm out of here. Haul ass. I'm just saying. I saw that. I ain't know it was old. Okay, it's old. So I know now. Why motherfuckers act like I'm just... Listen, I know how to say if I made a mistake, I made a mistake. Okay, I ain't know that clip was old. Okay, I wasn't into them like that. That just goes to show. See, I wasn't into them motherfuckers like that. I'm not big fans of theirs. I like their music and shit, but that just goes to show. I ain't know that clip was old. Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. All right, take all that shit back. My bad. Thank you for telling me. Shit. But see, that's a smart thing too. Okay, it makes sense if that's old, because now she gonna have everybody talking. Because I know I was like, damn. Okay, she gonna have some people thinking that shit is new because of the situation. She said she. I didn't know that shit was old. I thought that shit was new, but it do make sense. Okay, you said you're going off for old clips when they was together. She showing old clips to be shady against Clarence. You have no news. So I'm out. Okay. Okay, my bad, y'all. Fake news. Fake fucking news. I know. I'm up here thinking this shit brand new, okay? Cause shit, why wouldn't you think this shit is brand new? If she was already in her car saying, I told my husband, he came over telling me, that I'm glowing and stuff and I look good when I'm not, being mean. Why wouldn't you think this clip is this some good new shit? I know why. Listen, I'm guilty. TR, I'm guilty, okay? But shit. That clip when she was in the car talking about my husband said I'm glowing and I look good without no makeup on. I look crazy when I'm mad and all that. That's new. So why wouldn't I think this is new? I'm not one of them big people that listen. Even with Remy Music, Fat Joe and all them, I never been a big fan of that. Never. I like their music, yes. Now Papoose, I've been a fan of his. I love all his music. But as far as Remy Ma and Joey Crack go, I never followed them like that. Fat Joe and all of them, yeah, they cool and everything. Their music was alright. I like when Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj beef. Ether, I love Ether now. When she Ether Nicki Minaj, that was like the most song that I liked out of all her career. In my humble opinion, that's one of her best works that she did was that Ether shit. But other than following her for like a big fan wise that way, no. Even this way. I just happened to run into it. They now see they smart for doing that because now they gonna have people like me who didn't know this was an old clip thinking, oh shit, she gonna pack off tonight. You know what I'm saying? That ain't right, yo. Why are they doing that? Cause us, the ones that don't know about um this being an old clip, gonna run with it like I did. The ones that don't know, that ain't been following Remy around like that. Okay. That's funny though. It's just Marquise said, it ain't your fault. We now live in an era of all clickbait. Thank you. We all live in the era of clickbait and a bunch of trolls, right? They even be, let's say, stitching videos together, making it seem like they won. Thank you for understanding. Marquise said, you know what? Thank you. It ain't my fault. Thank you. Trinity, how the fuck you still a moderator? OMG. Trinity was one of these mods from back in the day. Hey, yo, I might go on my mod box and have to delete you. You coming on here on a good note? I ain't see you in a minute, Trinity. Wow. But you right, Marquise. They doing clickbait. It ain't my fault, right? Thank you. Bunch of fucking trolls. And you right. Just like you said, they putting shit together They can make shit. You see how they making these little babies that just came out the womb doing that new dance and shit? And the motherfuckers getting mad views and likes and shit just by some shit that they made. So you right. Imagine if they put shit together to really take it to another level, they can. Why you in your feelings, boo? I'm about to say Clarissa. You got me all like about to be in a Clarissa mode. Trinity, don't start that bullshit for real. I had business to take care of. I'm in my feelings because you know what you did last summer. That's why. Yes, it's AI, right? And Marquise cracking up saying, it's AI. I was about to get in Clarissa mode. You heard me about to call you Clarissa? I'm about to, hey, yo. Well, I'm gonna tell Clarissa like this. I'm giving her this friendly advice. Pap gonna fuck your fucking fight up. Keep it, yo, get this motherfucker away from you for now. Get him away from you. He know what he doing. He's about something. He training you, knowing all this shit that's going down. I wouldn't even. Don't hold no bag for me. You've been fucking my mind, and I'm still see. And she's stupid. She crazy for letting him. You letting him do this to you. That's the part that's pissing me off. Tell you the truth, Clarissa. That's the part that's pissing me off. That he's still training you, knowing what he doing. On a Breakfast Club talk about this, my best friend. I had to run that shit back. Yo, you know what? It was so weird to me because I wanted to rewatch that shit. Because I was like, now I'm looking back now. I'm looking back at some of this shit, watching his reaction, his body language and shit. I watched that shit again. I literally watched that Breakfast Club interview again. And how he called, hey, yo, this my boy right here. Like, shut up. Just shut up. Leave it alone. Don't talk about, which as I wouldn't have said shit. I wouldn't have, I'll be, you know what's so crazy? Because I'm the type of bitch that, yo, I don't talk about relationships, your past relationships. If I'm with, let's just say, for instance, because I know how I am. I know who I am or how I am. If I was in Clarissa's shoes, right, and we at that Breakfast Club shit, I promise y'all, Remy would be the last motherfucking shit on my mind. As far as talking about she happy too, I would have been like, I don't know nothing about what they doing. I don't know. But let's talk about with my fight on the 22nd. You think Pat was like, hey, yo, okay, cut her off. And, yo, Bars on Wheels is out now. He promoting his shit. I would have been like, yo, I should be at the table. First and foremost, if it wasn't for me, Papoose would not be here in this room. So why am I on his back seat, on his back couch, and he on the forefront talk about his shit? No, he should be on that back couch and I should be on the front of this desk. They had the game all fucked up. See, me personally, that's where it all went. Let me be quiet. Who am I? Yo, I'm in the background I'm observing. That's what I'm doing. I'm just observing because I know what I would have did in a situation like that. I have to be at the table first and then he coming in later. He got to come in later. He taking over my whole career situation. He might as well start dressing like me. Because that's what he doing. He taking over all my shit. How you going to be at a Breakfast Club talking about your shit? And if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have none of this. Make it make sense. How am I sitting in the back on the back couch and you at the front table? And if it wasn't for me signing this deal, you wouldn't be promoting Bars on Wheels. This shit sound crazy as fuck. This shit don't even sound, it don't even make sense. For me, to me. And look, I'm about to take your wrench anyways, because I don't see you promoting shit. I mean, as far as like, I don't see you even saying like, comment, subscribe, none of that. You're just coming back just to wreak havoc. Yeah, this is what I mean about certain people. You probably been watching all along talk about something. I've been busy taking care of business. Only business you've been doing was waiting for the right time to come in here and start talking shit. I don't trust you either. I'm taking your wrench. I want you to know that, Trinity. I'm taking a wrench from you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you at all. Well, what? I miss you, boo. You ain't even coming here saying like, comment, subscribe, none of that. Hey, boo. Hey, boo, my ass. It's people like you. I'm going to tell you like this. And for those who don't know, Trinity, this bitch right here, and I'm going to call you a bitch because I can, because I don't forget shit. She was a moderator. I made a moderator last year. And this bitch was coming in my chat talking mad shit. Mad shit, y'all. When I say talking shit, calling me out of my name, doing all type of shit. And she still, I thought I got rid of her. But obviously, she's still a moderator. But I guarantee you, next time you comment, what you bet? You won't be in blue. You won't be in blue. I don't like people like you. I ain't being funny either. I'm not no fucked up ass person, but I don't forget how people treat me. You was in my moderator box talking a lot, in my mod chat, in my chat talking a lot of shit, and you still got that wrench. I trusted you enough to make you a moderator, and you was talking mad shit, yo. Mad shit. You want to come here and talk about hi, boo? Bitch, fuck you. I'm going to say that like that because I remember what you did. I ain't forget. I don't forget how people treat me. I don't forget how people treat me. I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be a dog. If you bite me, I ain't going to forget, bitch. Because I'm a nice person. I don't hurt people. Hurt people hurt people. And if I trusted you enough to make you a moderator and then you start cussing me out talking shit, and somehow I overlooked it. Obviously, I overlooked it because you in my chat. But I guarantee you when I get off of here, bitch, you won't be in blue. What you bet? Because you talk mad shit with all them other fake-ass moderators I call making moderators. Evil, spiteful shit, too. What up, Andy? Motherfucker who you ain't see in a while gonna come in your chat as a moderator and say like, comment, subscribe, then say hey, boo. That's sort of like how Pat felt when Easy the Block shook his hand knowing he fucked his wife. And like he said, that's a prime example. I ain't knock his ass out because he shook my hand. I knocked him out because he slept with my wife and then shook my hand. That's how I feel about you. You fake as fuck. How you gonna come here saying, hey, boo? Knowing I was new. I was new at the time. Hiring moderators and shit. But I know better now. You see I ain't hired none yet. Some motherfuckers that want to be a moderator. But who can you trust? Either way it go, I started a platform. I'm gonna finish this bitch. You better believe it. I ain't never been one to quit. Never been one to quit. I don't know what quit. How to spell quit. I don't know how to spell it. Hey. Hey, Richard. What's up? One thing about it, two things for sure. If I do something for somebody, I did it out of strength because I trust you. I trust you as a moderator. I said, no, well, she seemed like a nice person. Let me make her moderator. And you came in here talking mad shit, yo. Knowing at the time I was doing, I had to go to the library to learn how to get motherfuckers out of the mob box because I was still new to the shit. Frizzy, get it, Frizzy, get it. Get it, Frizzy. Frizzy acting like a dog trying to chase this damn thing. Jumping all on the bed. Get out of here. Get it, Frizzy. A laser pointer. Somehow this shit got a flashlight on it. That's why I said, hold up. I was pointing it at my chat because my phone, you know, the phone go dim and shit. Then you got to brighten it up. Little do you know, Comes to find out, that shit is how you get glasses, how they fuck with your eyes. They make your phone dim, then you gotta adjust it, make it brighter. That's how you end up needing glasses and shit. They think they slick. This shit, these phones programmed to do that. They claim it's for your battery and all that shit. No, it ain't. If I adjusted it that way, obviously I want it that way. Why are you making it dim? Why I gotta go readjust the brightness of it all? That's just fucking with my eyes. That's how you need glasses and stuff. Going from brightness to darkness to dark. And then you gotta, they do that shit on purpose. They make it dim. You be like, damn, this shit got dark all quick. You trying to adjust it, knowing that it ain't to the same adjustment that you had it previous. You know what I'm saying? You making it a little more brighter. Fucking with your eyes. Welcome to my channel, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. If you haven't like, please comment and subscribe. Thank you. Trinity, I got a trick for you, though. Coming in here being funny. Hey, you blew my ass. You, Seth Shitron, I call him Shitron, even though it was Citron. You, Beth Shitron, Ray, which some of y'all was all the same motherfucking person. But Ray, Amanda, I still got it. Hey, yo, if you go on my post, you will see when I had to go delete. I literally left that shit up. I literally left it up on my mob box when I had to. I crossed out all your names in the mob box. It's on my post. All the shit, all the mods, I had to get rid of all of y'all because some of y'all was the same motherfuckers changing your names. And one person I'm glad can't comment is Seth Shitron. He was mad when I figured his ass out, yo. That motherfucker, he was deleting all everybody like in the chat. Yo, I had a moderator that I hired. That every time, like, you see how they commented in the chat? He would delete everything saying it's me. He changed his whole name to Uniquelee765 and then was saying, delete. Before I could even read anything, he was deleting. So I still got that. I made that post, matter of fact, when I was doing my chicken. I had went down my shit and I'm looking at some of my shit. I'm like, damn, yo. I looked at the old shit from the moderator box when I had to go and cross out all these, and I was like, look, I did it. I finally did it. I was so happy I did it because I was fucking with my chat so much. So if you think you're going to be a problem, you wrong, Trinity. You wrong, boo. You wrong. I bust my ass for this little few subscribers that I got. I put a lot of work into this little channel. And ain't nobody gonna take it. Listen, I ain't one of those who gonna just let it fly. Nah. I forgive you. But like I said, I ain't forget that shit you was talking. I ain't forget. I'll be like, I'm a Scorpio, but it'd be so true what they say. If I wasn't a Scorpio, I might not understand it. But it'd be so true when they be saying we don't forgive. We don't forget, rather we forgive. But it's so true. All that shit they be saying is so true. I'll be like, I'm so that way. I'm such a that way. That is just me. It's me. Some people know us better than we know ourselves. Exactly. At least you do know that. I did put a lot into this channel. You know. You know what's so crazy? I promise y'all, the shit I went through with this channel when I finally got my 1,000 subscribers, because I used to literally go out and when I first started, this is what I did. When I first started my channel, I cut out some paper. I did it overnight. I stayed up one night and just made Uniquelee765. I cut them out. Cut some papers. A lot. Just wrote it over and over and over. Not even a machine did this shit for me. And I went out And everywhere I went, grocery stores, the malls, wherever, I just said, hey, could you subscribe to my channel? And I passed them out, passed them out, passed them out, went to the malls, everything. People would tell you in my local area, they know. People that live where I live at know what I went through. So I went in the mall, and it was so crazy because I said, damn, I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. When I tell you hot, 100 degree weather, because I was saying I started it, it's only fair I finish it. I gotta finish this. That's how I was feeling. I'm gonna finish it. I'm just not gonna stop and just expect people to just every time I go live or whatever ask somebody to subscribe. No, you gotta go get the bitch. Go out and get it. So if you think you're just gonna be sitting on your ass waiting for that 1,000 subscribers to come, if you at 100, 200, 300, 400, and you just waiting and you've been on here for years talking about some subscribe, nah. It obviously that ain't working. It ain't working. So what you got to do, get off your ass and go pass some cards or leave them in storage or some shit. Ask them if you could put it in the window on their thing or whatever. But I remember, keep on what? Keep on cutting. Of course, I don't see no other way at Trinity. I'm going to keep on doing it. Oh, the audio ain't good. Let me put this down there because I got my phone. All right, let me try this. At least you good for something today. All right, Trinity. All right. So let me see if it worked this way. But I could promise y'all, this girl who I knew that actually, rather, I ain't even know. I learned to know her from going to the mall so much that she even said, hey, yo, let's go get a smoothie together. Come on. She used to say, let's go do this together. Because she had her own business in the mall. And when I got 1,000 subscribers, I was saying, oh my God, thank you, Jesus, I did it. And this dude said, hey, he be in the mall so much in the middle. You know, they had these stands in the middle. He said, yo, congrats on your 1,000 subscribers. We started laughing because he seen me. He used to see me every day. I used to stop and talk to him. He was literally shining shoes. You know, like back in the day, a brother cleaning sneakers. He was like, hey, yo, congrats on your 1,000 subscribers. And we just cracked up laughing. I said, I did it. I did it. But then the funny part was, for some weird ass reason, I don't know if it was somebody, I don't know if it was YouTube, when I got the 1,000 subscribers, it'll go back down. So what I had to do, I said, you know what? I can't leave until I get $120 now. Because I got 1,000 subscribers. And we laughing and I'm happy. But then it'll go back down to 190. I mean, not 199. It'll go back down to 99. You know, I was like, nah, bro, it can't work like that. 998, 997, 99. It's just going down. I said, yo, what the fuck? So I had to do that for a while. It wasn't over. I realized it wasn't over. I was better. Thank you, Trinity. Thank you. Now that's what I'm talking about, Trinity. I literally had the phone. I put the phone like holding it up, but it's kind of not laying on my chest, but I had it holding it, but it's too close to my chest, I guess. So that's what it was. So I put the phone down next to me. But thank you. You know, people do change. I ain't gonna listen. People do change. But you know what I'm talking about, Trinity. And you know what I'm talking about. It's all good, though. Because God is good. Let me tell you something. That's why I say to any small content creators, I don't give a damn what number you at. If you want to do it, you can do it. I ain't monetized yet, and look, it's God's timing. If I want to get monetized, I can, but I'm leaving it up to God because I feel like this. God will, everything to me is God's timing. I don't give a damn what you want. If it ain't happening at the moment, God he could be postponing it for better, for your own good. Because I realize that now. When I look at things, I see that God put me by myself right now. Sometimes I'm looking back like, wow, wow. This wasn't even shit that I had planned for me. God had it planned for me. He said, no, it ain't time for you to do this yet. Before you do this, you got to realize who around you. Before I give you this, before you even get to that point, you got to get this motherfucker away from you because they don't wish you no good. They don't mean you no good. No cat. Ever dawn on you? Like, oh my goodness. Are you shitting me? This why this motherfucker ain't around? It be for a reason. A lot of people don't see it. They be thinking, oh shit, yo, this person we ain't speaking no more. I felt like that at one time with certain individuals. I'm like, damn, we ain't speaking. But then I'm looking back like, yo, this was all God's plan. Literally, Drake, God's plan, literally. So, y'all think I'm worried about a situation? I'm not. I'm not. Anybody that ain't around me ain't supposed to be. And not. And ain't. And won't. I'll be saying thank you. Sometimes I'll be like, just thank y'all. Just thank you. Mostly thanking God, though. Y'all think God don't be knowing what... For y'all non-believers, I feel bad for you, son. Y'all people that don't believe, I feel bad for you. No way. Y'all non-believers is sad, yeah. But the ones that believe, and y'all hearing this right now, because maybe this is why. Maybe it was meant for Trinity to come through my chat and say, you know what, I know what you went through. At least you know what I went through to get my channel up and going. I've been through a lot. In a good way. It's a learning lesson too. You learn who your friends is. You learn who the ones that's supposed to be around you and the ones that's not. Because I know I damn sure did. I learned that certain people was just in it just to see what's going on in your life. You feel me? Just to be nosy. I learned that. That's what they wanted to do. God said, nah, they gonna be nosy and try to do something. This is what you gotta do. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what God said, this is what I'm gonna do for you. Before you let this go any further, I'm gonna have to do this way. It may hurt, my child. It may hurt. But I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna do this for you, and you're gonna thank me later. That's what God had to be saying, because I'll be saying, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Literally. Literally. Let's cut to the chase, boo. Let's cut to the chase. What do you think about what's stroking the pussycat, boo? See what Trinity, now y'all see what Trinity the demon said? Y'all see what the demon said? The demon said, who you think about when stroking that pussycat, boo? And you see, it's demons out here. This a prime example of what I was talking about. Now she want to act like she was cool. I let it slide. But the minute I'm being nice, the devil said, nah, don't be nice. That's the devil. That ain't nobody but the devil. The devil will touch your channels and people will come through trolling like Trinity, for instance. They do that. They do that. But the devil is a liar. That's one thing I feel good about. The devil cannot stop me. He never could, never will. He tried for a long, long time. He tried me. He tried me and never won. Still losing, as always. Gonna be a loser, at least in my book, in my story. That demon is done. That demon is done. So I welcome you, Satan. You can stay here for a second. You ain't gonna stay too much longer because I'm gonna get rid of your ass. You heard? You in here for a second. The devil is a liar. That bitch is a liar. Y'all, anybody out there that's watching this and you're a YouTuber, a small YouTuber, don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. Don't stop because of demons. You're going to have them. That's what make you stronger. Some people don't even realize they come through your chest and make you stronger. At least for me, when things don't go my way, that should make me want to go harder. Yeah, it's a learning lesson. It's like you gotta test it. You gotta test yourself. How strong are you? Are you gonna let this motherfucker dictate your shit? No, 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 no. That should be funny, yo, because I always get the last laugh. God always show me, look, if y'all think God don't have a sense of humor, y'all wrong. God's sense of humor be hilarious. Sometimes I'll be laughing. I'll be like, God, that was nobody but you. That was nobody but you. You can't tell me otherwise. You did that. But I pray for you hoes. I pray for some of you people like Trinity. I have to pray for you because you don't know no better. You will learn one day the goodness and grace of God. You will learn. If you ain't learned and you never learn, then that's on you. I feel bad for you, okay? Because some people don't learn. They that way their whole life till they done. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I ain't mad at you. Frizzy, stop. I'm about to go feed my cat. Thank y'all for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Make sure you comment. Trinity, stay tuned. The best is yet to come, boo. You will see. You will see. Stay blessed. No stress. That part.